Forget what I said.
It's a 1 damage nade. It just misses. Dexter.
One's still a chunk. Very small chunk.
Oh, but there you go. That's chunky. Through the smoke. RPK. Oh, deleted, but Dexter's trying to dance with Shoxy. And they know about Acor concealed in the smoke. The defuse, not defuse, rather. The bomb plant's now coming in. What a crisis of identity for mousesports. He knew what his job was. He's got the bomb down. And mousesports have kind of grinded to a bit of a halt. Much like my follow account over at just Harry GG on Twitter.
Oh, smart. Sneaky goes BMAS. No one's giving away anything. No one's giving any peeks. Robs will steal them back. And now peeking out on Cat is Shox. Get some more damage done. Zywoo, Masuta put together. They have 4 players ready to hit B. This is a good setup, though. If Robs can at least get some damage off, Frozen could really finish the job with his Deagle up close. That will do. Headshot to Apex. Many more where that came from. And Frozen fights next. Then Robs re-peeks. And it's just a 1-2 seesaw of death. Up and down. But mainly down for Vitality as they don't net any kills. And now 30 seconds to reroute, go back to that A site that is at least understacked, but still has 2 players here. You've got to get past BMAS first. Oh, tagged in middle now. The jig is up. mousesports know what's going on. BMAS, only 1 kill here would do, and he's done it. Traded, doesn't matter. Shox a 1-on-5. Molly will do nothing with Dexter on the ramp. He's going to fight, and he's going to win. Yeah, it's a really good position for mousesports to be in, right? These T-forces aren't going to get any easier. Down the guns we just saw for Vitality fully bought up. Masuta eats a couple of shots and a nade. Acor flashing his teammate back in. Dexter giving it a go. They're already planting. Masuta does die. The job finished off, but Dexter jumping up, and he's traded after 1. Still up by a player on mousesports. Zywoo trying to force fights, and he's won his against BMAS. Oh, Zywoo, Dirty Deegs back again. It's high noon after all. And 3-on-2 with a gun thrown over to his teammate. They're now both armed. Loses their Cat players. Zywoo grabs grenades to throw towards Spawn, but Frozen is up and past them. Rops is lost in the source, and Zywoo looking for every kill he can find. 4. Although, will it be different results? Rops waiting, not at that headshot angle, a little wider. So we can back up into the site, but they should be able to flash them off here. They know what happened last time around. They don't want it again, so smoke to at least get them in. Masuta waiting for the pick, and he's clearing the corner. He'll get it. That's a really nice start from Vitality. Now they can gun-ho into the site. Doesn't matter what Robs does. It's only damage. Taking an RPK out.
Dexter with his M4 posted up on the catwalk, trying to put himself at the center of attention in this round. Hasn't been given any peeks yet. That Molotov traps them out on Cat. Dexter takes the fight onto RPK. Gets away with it. He can't retreat. That molly is still burning. He's going to have to wait for it to dissipate, and now he backs out. So the kill goes untraded in spite of the Molotov, in spite of Dexter being trapped on short. Them setting up smokes with this backstab. That could be massive. His timing is so important. The molly comes in. It hits him as well. They have heard that. They're now aware of the flank, but they're also just looking forward, pushing into that B-bomb site, taking tunnels and mousesports, trading places in this round, and they've cleared everything out. Vitality wondering why B is so free, and now they should be able to piece it together, but still 2 men down. Shox has to do so much work from his lurk. Yeah, the bomb's not even down right away. However, all 3 players have gone out past CT. They might not account for Shox as a result.
He's got to go, though.
They're still set up. They're still just waiting. Masuta playing up close in the window. Zywoo trying to watch the tunnel. Shoxy is still patient.
Too patient.
Yeah, he might need to go at some time soon. I mean, I guess the longer he waits, right, the more they're going to discount it. But now he's losing teammates in the site, and he swings out far too late to make this happen. This never should have been around for Mouse, and yet here they are picking it up.
A really sad way for it to transpire, considering he had the round-winning position. But mousesports have been given an opportunity to fight back, and Rops will use that well. The AWP in tunnels, finding RPK. No flash will put him off. 2 AWPs in this one for mousesports. With Robs getting the opener, you now know Acor has one as well. There's no way Robs has it over him. Not on the B site of all places. Acor sat back at the car. He's not really helping long at the moment, so BMAS is on his own. But that's fine, because this will be also a Cat take in tandem with the long play. Shox going to try and drop Spawn, but the looks of things, he might get flashed out. Apex throws it, and in he goes. Oh, Masuta dead at first.
And now BMAS has that support. It doesn't matter. ZywOo still hits a shot, but he's trapped behind the bins with a bomb. And no way he should be getting out alive. But there he is, somehow fighting through on this position. They do have one smoke for the cross. ZywOo lobs the bomb over. And Vitality, this should never have been their round.
No, it should have ended it long. The round should have been done with ZywOo trapped there. But this is what this guy is good at. And now the pressure. mousesports crumbling underneath it. Robson frozen, the 2 stars from Mirage left in this retake. Shox mollied out into the open. Rops with a killer opener, but immediately silenced by Apex. And ZywOo, he might be low.
Trading rounds back and forth. Yeah, he hears the
here's the nade pull, and so he's like, well, I know where you throw that.
Gives it a go.
Get wrecked.
This molly, look at BMAS. He's trapped. Oh, he jumps out early. That's a good move. That could have been an orc, though. It's another scope, another go at this hold.
Oh, and this position from Rops is dirty. A re-smoke down in the tunnels makes Vitality reconsider. Apex caught on an unfortunate timing by Dexter, who has been locking down middle every single time Vitality have tried to go there. Sorry. Almost bubble-throated you now. ZywOo, good for one. Oh, Rops! Never even saw him! And Shox has just survived the journey through the doors. That makes all the difference. A nade or anything could be huge at denying the plant, but ZywOo's got Shoxy's back. Now it is just Shox. 3 points of health. Not gonna happen.
Fast out for Vitality with a corner smoke. They're gonna go right up on the edge. Apex blind, he's shooting the wrong way. Dexter deals out death in double, in triple, and drops the bomb as well. RPK may have found his B pick, but it does not matter one bit with how that round has transpired out on long. RPK. Oh, taking risk getting out long. Apex this time tucks behind the blue bin. It's Acor to find the first, peeking off of his fast cat. Rops with another in middle. And it is just these AWPs that are making mincemeat of Vitality. They're going to try and take room elsewhere, but they don't know about Car. And Dexter pokes his head out with a frag. Oh, there's another. Dexter tapped,
optimistic for these two, right? Both of them incredible clutches in their own respect, and when given a chance to fight together, it's a very interesting prospect. Over towards short, Rops quick, and so now it is just Shoxy having to relive some of these big clutch moments in the A site. Tagged by Rops on the first peak, but he doesn't finish the job. The nade will, however,
a lot of damage. Won't finish the job. One's in the chat. mousesports barely standing. B dribble smoke again, frozen, frothing at the mouth to get a bit more done here. The molly is good, but he is so blind, and Shox runs him with a Tech 9. Rops at the back of the site. Everyone's blind. No one can see a thing, but Rops is picking targets out of thin air. Blinded by his teammate's flash, will finally bite him back. And now Acor just shuffling in through the window. Trade onto Dexter. The orb is still locked out of the site, and Vitality haven't even crossed. There's no smoke down. BMAS can pick and play for kills, and that he wants. A lot of retakes, a lot of rounds for mousesports, but Vitality can still make this half interesting yet. Mid to B, certainly looking like the answer, right? Split this 2-man hold into, and Dexter, who was really good earlier.
I mean, that's the thing, right? He represents like a delicious treat, does Dexter, right now. They know that this is a free kill, and there it is, nice and free. And a kill. Just like promised. Here's the B play, or at least not really the B play, as now down into the lower tunnels they go on the side of Vitality. And oh, Apex in the top of middle. And now the bomb is going up short. But Rops, he sees the bomb going up short, and he says no. So he stops that. Stop it.
Oh, this flank. It's something, all right. Shox is ready, though. BMAS up on catwalk, 2-on-2. Another flank, make it double trouble. Rops in the back line, smoke in the behind, and climbing through. Rops has got a shot up in through the smoke. He's outwardly said he doesn't like the scout. Fair enough, but let's see how it does. Oh, Dexter dishing out death. And even through the smoke.
Let the hate flow through you, Dexter. He's on for the ace. And just ZywOo left to beat. The Crown Prince of Vitality doesn't want to go down without a fight, but Dexter is hungry for kill number 5. Dexter wants it, and there it is.
Other players of Vitality individually have had trouble, and Apex is not getting easier. Frozen's on the ace site. mousesports are running wild. Still players in T-spawn. Watching mid for that info. Dexter with a smoke out can plant open if he wants.
Bomb has been planted.
will just be for long. And ZywOo smoked off with a bit of a gap, looking for someone aggressing. Frozen has. Oh, okay. Through the smoke. All right, guy. Okay, buddy. Vitality full cat retake now. They've got flashes. They're going to wait for them. Boom goes one, and in come the Frenchman. Dexter throwing another one high to set up his goose players, and oh, he's not needed. Dexter does it all along. Oh, B push. Rob's throwing nades.
Yeah, could get caught at bad timing. They explode in. Dexter trying to get it back under control, but he can't. And so now things get awkward. ZywOo's scout is in this A bomb site as well. ZywOo with a scout and all three players low. He has set himself up to go on a tear here. They are all one shot away from certain death, and flushing out the elusive ZywOo is a tricky task indeed. He's jump shot him with the scout. Oh no, there's one on a B-mass. ZywOo still hidden at the elevator, trying to climb to new heights with this scout. And in with the peak, jumping up, another for ZywOo. Shox is sensed that something isn't entirely right about this. That AWP retrieve down in mid, holding for the cross back, nails the shot.
To Rops in the B site, through the smoke, nothing he could have done. Shox pushes lower to kill Dexter, and he's got the support from ZywOo to keep his mid under control. Shox getting out of there alive, and that's great because Vitality was just about to get trapped. mousesports were wrapping onto Shox from upper tons, but he is now scarpered away with his life and with the man advantage.
Yeah, huge kill to find, man. It's really helped put some confidence back behind Vitality in a round like this. You know, masuta falling again right away, 3 and 20, having a very, very rough time. But that's where you look at guys like ZywOo and Shox. That's where you need them to fill this void, and Apex doing a good job of throwing his name in the hat as well. Bomb gets out of there at least, that's something. But Apex just keeps on fighting, and so it's lost again on the count because it doesn't feel like a matter of if, it's when, right? That's when you need him to have his round. It's not about masuta winning you all the rounds, it's about him winning you the round that he has to. masuta this time pushing up in the tunnels, trying to build some confidence. That nade might finish Frozen off, and there he is in with the triple.
Nice.
So a good confidence boosting round for the guy here.
Get him.
Go on, masuta, get the 4K. It's Rops with his scout. I know it's scary, and if you peek it slow, you're a dead man. Tagged on the first peek.
By Apex, so as soon as contact is made, masuta drops or runs back, and RPK repeaks off of the flash. This could get hairy.
Yeah, this is one of these moments, right, from masuta, where even holding your own, even going 1-for-1 would be a huge victory in its own right.
Nice.
There's the flash, the push in on the back of it.
Lovely.
And they trade it out in favor of Vitality. Big utility raining in, right? The Molotov to trap them into that fight. The flashes to blind everyone as Vitality are approaching. Apex really does a great job with his utility and getting the most out of RPK and masuta there.
Yeah, great read to even be set up triple cat, right? They take long early, they see nothing, and they go, well, hey, if we're not getting long timing fast, we should just rotate out. That's awkward for Shox.
Oh, now
Pushes
that.
B. There's still a player here, and that player is ZywOo, so let's not get worried yet. But if masuta dies, that could be a massive problem. Luckily, ZywOo's dropped the bomb. 15 seconds on the clock, and Frozen physically cannot win this round, whether he gets the smoke shot or not. Apex is dishing damage down, and Frozen's going to walk to his death, surely, if he goes through this one. It might even fade, and not to his favor. But Apex turns, and will.
This is the round. This is the one where you're hoping he can get a couple of kills to his name.
No,
the boost
yes.
gives away that kill early, and now masuta, now the pressure's on, right? They get that kill, in they come. There's the lineup. masuta went from bottom of the board to right up with the big boys, right there with that 4K, putting a stop to a B rush that could have uprooted everything for Vitality.
Yeah, I mean, you put it well, Harry, the other round where you said, like, it's not about winning all the rounds, it's about winning your round. And, you know, when you're having a bad game, there's something to take away from it. It's like, yeah, okay, to pieces. 14-13. And mousesports fast out long. RPK, he's here, but he's got an entourage of CTs to help him out. Into the pit he goes with masuta. This smoke wall has cut all info out of both sides. Molly's separating these two CTs. masuta with a dink, but that's all he's going to get. Rops lives to tell the tale and could even be thrown this AWP.
Flashes high to set RPK up back into the fray of the fight. Robs is tucked, and RPK is now the only man that stands here. Zywoo catching the boosted player. There's another one. RPK wins it. He does it all alone. The tank from the pit, and he's putting them to rest. It's only Dexter in a clutch.
That was so back and forth. That was so wild, fighting through the two smokes. But it's RPK. Of course it is. Down in the pit. Haven't had to say his name for a hot minute now. And he delivers us that triple. He keeps it alive for Vitality. No one moving, no one budging. But eventually one of them has got to break this, right? Break this trance that we're locked in right now. Hypnotized by the hip swing of Rops. Still not in with the peak, but he might be about to try it. Might be about to tempt it.
Oh. Run.
Yeah, instead just drops that smoke, right? Shox gets out of there. mousesports set up with 3 at long. Dexter alone in middle.
They're faking a B play. Oh, that smoke comes down on long. That stops the take. RPK, he's going to see these flashes come over. He's got all the info in the world. Dexter tagged. RPK from the pit. We know what he can do. He's dropped one. Molly out. Can he call for support? Can anyone help him in this position? Trapped in the pit. Apex can cover, but no flash available. And 30 seconds for mousesports to make magic happen.
Oh, they've lost Zywoo. He's out for the count. Apex and RPK are pulling this one over the line. It's just Acor left, a 1v4, 25 seconds. Nails the first shot down into the pit, but there's so much more where that came from that we need out of Acor. Up he goes, already crossed onto the car as Apex, and there's the swing that ends it all. A gentleman in chat, but full disrespect in the server. 60.